And all I have to say is, drizzle, drizzle.
Cursed be the ground, for our sake. Both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for us. For out of the ground we were taken, for the dust we are. And to the dust we shall return.
You can't win, you can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. People keep saying things are gonna change, but they look like they stay the same. You're getting way over your head, and you only got yourself to blame. You can't win, child, can't break even, can't get out of the game. Yeah.
What's up, boss? You believe that? Hold on. Oh no. Do you believe that? Huh? Oh no. Ah! Oh no. Come on. Do you believe?
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
All right, you dusty denizens and you dusty kings, okay, and you dusty wannabes, because we have a whole lot of dusty wannabes now, okay, okay, brushing their shoulders off. All right, Royal Priest is up number one. Adric, he's moved up a place. He's number two now. Brian Will, what's happening? Trail, what's happening? Laveris, one of my day ones. Kevin, top 10 ain't bad. All right. Toya with the apple. And happy belated. Brother Truth, what's going on? Prince, what's going on? Alex, what's happening? Eddie out there in the parking lot doing donuts. Okay. Michael, what's going on? AL, what's up, boss? Gundam, what's happening? John Smith, what's happening? Hurricane Greg, what's happening? Samuel Isaacs, why is there so much ignorance on the powerful health benefits of vitamin D3? Is Big Pharma behind this? What's your take on this? It's out there. It's been out there. They promote it all the time. It's what people want what tastes good to them. Okay, most people not really that worried about their health. Okay, it's easy to go on Amazon and or you got Amazon sells. Everybody sells this shit, right? YouTube promotes this stuff. Okay. The doctors will tell you about vitamin. When you go get a checkup, they tell you what you're deficient in. Okay. People have to, stop worrying about propaganda. People have to take care of their own health. People don't read. If it's not on the screen, and as soon as you talk about health or health food, eating healthy, something like that, people don't want to hear that shit. So it is what it is. People want to have fun. People want what tastes good to them. I've been in this thing a long time. I've been to I used to go to the Natural Health Foundation conventions. They used to have them twice a year, right, down in Pasadena, right? And this is back in the early 90s, like 91, 92, 93, right? Tons of people all over the world come to do this shit. This stuff has been out there for such a long time. It's not a secret. What's going on, Zavi? Oh, okay, no problem. Hope you enjoyed them. Well, that's so I'd actually do this shit in real life. Zavi can tell you, okay? I do this shit in real life. It's not something I have been doing this shit for a very long time, well before I got to YouTube. Really well before there was a so-called internet. Okay, Joe's, what's happening? What's up, Snowman? Someone checking in. Did you see the? Yeah, I saw that, man. Yeah. Well, tell my sister-in-law she ain't shit. Okay. Adric says dirt off your shoulders. Respect my like button. Valeri, what's going on, man? People say I don't have Africans in my subgroup, and I don't understand Africans, right? And I have plenty of Africans that are subs of mine that don't mind telling me when I'm full of shit. Okay, if I'm full of shit about something, they will let me know. Okay, they will let me know. But the thing is I don't look at Africa um as a place, as an extension of America. Now, and I always tell people, okay, especially black people, okay, why the fuck do you go over there still want to be American, man? You're going over there to get away from fucking America. Why would you go over there and carry your American identity with you? It doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. So when I went over there, first thing I wanted to do, I couldn't get far enough away from being American. Okay, and I always tell people, okay, are you an American on vacation, or are you trying to experience the culture? If you're trying to experience the culture, man, get the fuck out of the hotels. Get away from the travel buses, man. Get on the fucking bus like the regular people. Okay, go down to the village, go down to the slums, go down to the little people living in shacks, man, and mingle with them. Okay, get to know the people. Okay, those are the people. Okay, not the tourist traps. Anyway, continuing. Rebel Zoe, what's going on? Mr. Donnie Mac, what's going on? I see the sisterhood is mad at Simone Biles again. Why are they mad at her? What did she do? Why? Because her husband's with her. Because her husband's supporting and cheering her on, and she's happy. Sisterhood, they love misery though. Okay, Dante Bryant, what's going on? If you look at all the so-called Olympic stars that married white men, most of them are unhappy. Put some spec on the like button. I heard that. Ryan James, what's happening? Hard bottom shoes, what's going on? I dodged the trap. I wish I had. Salute. Leon, what's going on? About to go watch Deadpool in an hour. Let's get to business. And all y'all stick to the topic, please. Well, it's an open topic, so there's no topic. I've seen pieces of Deadpool, but it's funny. You know, it reminds me almost kind of. It's a better version of the last Matrix, right? Which is a middle finger to the studios. Invest to motivate. What's happening? What's your specialty? Invest and motivate. Is it stocks? Is it real estate? What's your specialty? Okay. Rebel Zoe, is it equities? What's your specialty? LXT, what's happening? Kareem, what's happening, man? Where you been? Jason, what's going on? Waffle Weave, what's going on? Martin, what's going on? Pouring rain in Miami right now. At least it's not hot and humid, but it probably will be after it finishes raining. Is it? Yeah, what's hurricane season? Is it not? Supreme Pivot, what's going on? Shout out to Master Teacher Chat. I still believe, but it's hard. Cutting up with the Joneses. If you follow the truth, you follow trying to be accurate, it's not hard to believe. Okay. Willie R, what's going on? Magnesium. Oh, there's tons of stuff um there's, there's there's tons of stuff that your body needs at some particular time. There's tons of stuff out there, man. I don't know why people are so okay. D3 is important. If you don't live in the South, we have to pay attention because majority of people working in building and not soaking up sun. True. Jeffrey Massey, all this knowledge is old. Okay. Jay Kites. Okay. What's going on, Jay? The conflict with Nick Maduro in Venezuela versus the perfect propaganda point showing that Trump can do the same thing. I have no idea what that is. Leon, what's going on? The black toxic masculinity, what's going on? Shade tree therapy, what's going on? In other words, you're true to this, not new to this. I am very true to this, okay? In fact, in real life, I probably hold back a little bit is because on certain shows, I am not the host. So I can't come Both. I don't even come both barrels on this show. Okay, let's put it that way. MS Delta, what's going on today at a work meeting? I know that the project is late, but it's not my project. Directed to me, yes, but you should have helped them. It's always Jermaine's fault. Give me a raise, then. I heard that. Hey, what is it? What did Pimp say? Pay me or pay me no attention. It's not my project. Yes, we should have helped them. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. It still is not my project, but like it's always Jermaine's fault. Hey, hey, MS Delta, did you say that? You should have said okay. Well, but you should have helped him. So it's always Jermaine's fault, right? What's going on? What's going on, Chaos? Thanks for the ending. I'll probably use it next week. Yanni Reed, your take on King of Queens exposing her white daddy. Oh, it was gonna come out eventually. The thing is, black women eventually, if they get frustrated enough, they tell on themselves. Okay, black women have no shame. Shannon Moore, that's how come a lot of white guys don't fuck with them because they have no shame. I mean, you can't treat a white man like a black man. It doesn't work that way. Exactly. She happy. BGS, what is the name of the book? More. It's called Moore's in Title 9. Hold on. I'll show it to you. It's on Amazon, which is where I found it. Actually, I found it. I think the host was actually on a YouTube video, I think. Let's see. Let me show it to you real quick. It's actually its book is about 10 years old now, I think. Share it real quick. That is the book. Let's see if the link is not too big. I'll share the link. Sometimes the links are too big, but I'll try to share it. There's the link to it, but that's a very good book. Very good book. I would, if you want to understand second wave intersectional feminism, and along with the affirmative action rights that they got, that is probably the best book. A lot of these programs that are still here is in that book. Be just they're mad because she put her gold medal around her husband. Oh, come on, okay. Jesus Christ, that's her. It's her fucking husband. If it was a white man got a gold medal, or man that got a gold medal and put it around his wife's neck, would they say anything? They don't. You know what the thing is? He's supposed to be their concubine. He's tall, he's athletic, he's got green eyes, he's got relatively light skin, he's got curly hair. He has the light skin trifecta, and he's supposed to be a dumb jock that follows around and kisses her ass, right? In other words, provide, protect, and shut the fuck up, right? Deadpool is okay. Yeah, it's okay. A lot. Sometimes it's supposed to be a comedy. It's not really supposed to be a serious canon. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. I'm convinced that the so-called sisterhood has been possessed by legion, like in the Bible, real succubus stuff. No, they're not possessed. They've been trained like that. They're not possessed. Okay, yeah. If you go back and you start reading their so-called Black feminist history, they've been like this for a very long time. The hardest thing for me this year was accepting that the Black community will never be whole again. I think he means with a W. Again, what you think? It was never whole, and that's the problem. The thing is, it was forced to be in the situation that in. There's a good book called Black Women, Black Love, right? And Williams, she goes through all this stuff, and she's very adamant that black people, black women and black men coming out of slavery were forced together. They were never a organic, contiguous people. I might go through that book again, because there's a lot of stuff. I don't, really don't have time to. I'm good setting up. Oh, you're good setting up class assignments. Okay, okay, Waffle Weave. What do you, what do you teach, Waffle Weave? If you don't mind me asking. I'm a normal landlord. My wife and I have 4 properties and a normal index fund. Okay, all right, okay. You got 4 properties. Yeah, it's not normal. Okay, you're not a mogul like like some people that I know, but um, be just Mr. Teacher. If I could remember my passport, I would super chat you. No problem, man. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. You can always cash at me if you want to. If you wanna donate, but it's up to you. I don't really go all in on asking for donations. If you feel that what I'm saying is worthwhile and worthy and it helps you out, uh, it's only it's only proper to donate to your teacher, okay? And give back in like kind of what you think you received, and I believe in that. So if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Yeah, well, relatively, I mean, you're not a hedge fund, but 4 properties is substantial. Only 7 to 9 likes. Stop stealing the internet. What's going on, little Maple Leaf? Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. It's like 251 watching. Now, any other time I'd be doing something else, man. They'd be all over my chat, asking me all kind of bullshit. When I have an AMA and have time to answer questions, they don't show up. Maryland DMV heat index one. Wow, wow, good grief. So, global warming is not a thing, okay? Prince, what's going on? Sisterhood is not is why when is sisterhood not mad? They're fighting against everyone, including themselves. You know what? The thing is, all these chicks need to sit on somebody's couch. Okay, they need a good ass shrink, man, to dig this. Maggie should, even though she's white, Maggie should have a whole lot of sisters sitting on her couch doing this goddamn shadow work and digging this shit out, because this stuff is an old problem. Kamala win, D country will be yours. No one to stand up to you, but I believe you will sorely regret the cause. There will be no one to cover for you either. Eventually, the world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not a goddess, just simply bad. Oh, from Stan girl, bad people. Gosh, man. I mean, has really anybody heard any policies she's put out over the past 2 weeks? It's only been 2 weeks. Has she done any policy talk? Has she done any interviews with any kind of newspaper outlets or any kind of TV shows where she's talking to journalists and answering questions? She hasn't done that shit yet. So I don't get it. Maybe you guys do. Gundam, aside from your mother and wife, child's mother, who are the gynecology person affects our lives significantly? Oh shit. You can go right down the list. Your teachers, okay? Well, unless you got all white teachers, okay? Your teachers, your aunts, the girls that are on your playground, okay? The girls when you grow up. Not only the women, but also the men, okay? Because the men are steeped in the fucking gynocracy, okay? Because your father will tell you the exact same thing your mother will tell. Gynocracy is not just women, right? It's just like the patriarchy is not just men. Okay, it is a agreement between a group of people. Okay, so it's not well. We got tons of gynocratic men that are pro-black that are in this sector. Okay, and not only just including inside the manosphere. There's some gynocrats inside the manosphere that preach the same shit. Okay. I meant to say the situation going on in Venezuela is a perfect propaganda piece on mainstream media going on against Trump and the presidential. Ukraine, there's a whole man. It's so much, man. It's so much. In my head, Ah, on your casual Friday, MSW, you ought to get It's Always Jermaine's Fault T-shirt and come in, or come in, or come in with a I am Jermaine. Base better yet, it's just sweet Jermaine, right? In other words, in French, I am Jermaine. Okay, and when people ask you what it means, that's because it's always Jermaine's fault. That's a subtle way of doing it. Salute BGS. I finished the Real Lincoln a couple of days ago. Which elite class do you believe were more problematic, the planter class or the industrialist? It's a dispute, okay? Um, it's a dispute. So basically, neither of them were good because they believed in the same things, but not how to get there. Hey, BGS, I got a question. I was wondering where to find a source of where you talked about the 4 trillion. From SSA. Oh, just put in Reagan borrowing from the Social Security's trust fund. It should come up. It's been out there. It's over 40 years old, man. There should be tons of information on it. I mean, politicians have talked about it. What's his name? Schweiker talked about it maybe about a week ago. Been off from work for a week now, I think, because of Microsoft Debico. We usually operate 24/7. My black job is in jeopardy. Not really, okay, because when they fuck up like that, that means they need to clean up the stuff. They're actually going to need more hands, okay, because automation is not going to work because it just fucked up. So they have to hire more people to come in and clean up the mess. Chaos, what's up? Leo Wiley, Dusty Jones. Oh, I guess it separated it. Okay, I think the link was too long. So it's Yanni says like the video. And KMS, there's a dark part of my soul that wants to come out of the wind so we can be done with black women excuses. Black women, you had your hand on lever of power. And what good did you do with it? What good was it to give it to you? Simply bad people. If it wasn't president of the United States, I would agree with you, okay? But thing is, you can't, there's too much of an ability to actually fuck up, okay? Trump learned that when he first got in, right? In 2017, they took advantage of his ass and we got COVID. And I think that's a lesson, okay? About putting in people that are not ready for the office. Trump was not ready for that office when he first got it. Okay? And that's how come all the fucked up shit he did in his first year or so before he learned came back to bite him in the ass when it was time to re-up. Art, what's going on? Are you on tonight, Art? 71, what's going on? Simone did that to piss them off. Why don't they know how miserable they look? Uh, they don't care. What they want is black men to firmly plant their lips on their ass. But the thing is, that's how come they hate it when black men leave and find happiness someplace else. If she fails while in position, they will say black men didn't do it. The thing is, okay, like I said, if it wasn't the White House, okay, if she wasn't going to be one of the most important people on the planet, um, I would say it would be okay, right? But she is okay. I would not give my 10-year-old, 11-year-old grandson the keys to the car and tell him to go drive by himself to prove a point that he can't drive. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that's too big a risk. It's way too big a risk. She's not equipped for this job, and I'm not gonna live in a fucked up world just to prove a point to black women. I'm sorry. BGS, have you ever heard of Dr. Amos Wilson explain the Skinner box theory? No, I haven't. If so, does that serve as a base to introduce the dialogue about our condition as a people? I haven't heard that one. Okay. Jay Kite, what's going on? Gundam said, "Be just more is the Huawei AI chip faster than Nvidia's A100 chip." I think Nvidia is still the leader in that stuff because they've been at it longer. Huawei will catch up eventually, but I don't think, but not today. The thing is, how close do they have to be? We just been saying that. Until women submit to the men who's covering them, having sex with them, the rest of us men should all step back and let God's divine judgment fall. Thing is, get a return on fucking investment, man. Stop. We need to see this whole moralizing, this kind of crap, that needs to stop. Okay, needs to fucking stop. Okay, it should be a contract, quid pro quo. I get something, you get something. Okay, I get something, you get something. Okay. If you look in the Bible, the men gave something, the women gave something. Okay, it was basically it was equal. Okay, that's what it called a covenant or a contract. So we need to stop moralizing stuff. Start looking at the Bible as a and instead of trying to moralize it, it's God's word. No, look at it practically. What in that? What was said that can be practical, no matter whether you believe in God or not? What is practical in what they said? Okay, you got to start looking at the Bible like that. Okay, custom believe your upper levels do. Okay, they don't read the Bible the same way you read the Bible. I just saw this. A black woman, the, the gym said she was trying to get this Latino man's attention, and he had his back to her, and she looked disgusted. Yeah, well, the thing is, man, the thing is, we pay them a compliment by looking at them. Okay, we came a compliment by giving them our attention, right? Okay, what does a pimp say? Pay me or pay me no attention. What did Alan Roger Curry say? No free attention. You know, I don't look. So half of them I don't even look at. I walk right past. You know, the lady in the store across the street, now she's married to the owner, right, and shit like that. And one day I was chopping it up with her, and she had an attitude, right? Like she didn't want me to talk to her. You know what? No problem. I come in, I do business just like any other customer, and I walk out. And she looked at me like I'm gonna say hi. I was friendly. I was saying hi. I was giving you courtesy. And you act ugly like I was bothering you. So guess what? I stopped doing. Okay. And I'm in that store since it's right across the street 3 or 4 times a week, right? I come in, do business. I talk to her like it's business and walk out. Don't even look her in the eye. Okay. You have to honor your own worth. Okay. What's your thoughts on Jason Black? Okay. Would you ever debate him? Your opinion on April Ryan and Joy Reid. Okay. April Ryan and Joy Reid are fucking liars, okay? And they in it for power, just like everybody else. Okay. It's bullshit. Jason Black, I don't have a problem with Jason Black. Okay. A couple things that Jason Black has used, okay, has gotten from me. He's used. He never gave me credit for that, which is I don't care about that shit. Okay. Whatever, debate him on what? Okay. Because some stuff that he's into, I don't follow. So I'm gonna debate something on something I'm not learned in. But thing is, if I lock in on the same shit he locks in on, I destroy him. You can tell him that. Book it. You can go back and tell him. If I ever got into doing what he does, I destroy him. Let's put it that way. He's not in my class. There's definitely a big gaping hole in the so-called black community. It was black community was always dysfunctional. Psychologists. Oh, okay. Finding. Oh, okay. Okay. On what level, Waffle Weave? Is it college or is it primary, secondary, or college that you teach it in? Kane, bro, stop trying to pit black folks against black folks. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, high school level. Okay. All right. Good deal. I mean, if you know all that kind of stuff, Waffle Weave, then they're lucky to have you. Make them pay you, Waffle Weave. I heard Dusty PhD was going on. Scorpion Black, what's happening? Hola, ¿qué pasó? Hope I'm dusting up. My thing, and this is something De Jesus, okay? If you make a comment, I'll give you one, two, maybe even three, man. But don't spam my chat saying the same goddamn thing, okay? Don't spam my chat when you have one point. If you really want to make a goddamn point, you think you want to challenge the master, that's why I put the link in. Step your ass up and prove what you know. I don't mind a comment or two, okay? But I don't like going off topic continuously. That's why I check you. If you make four or five of the same goddamn comments in the right, hey man, chill out, okay? Because that's not what it's about. Now today it is, okay? Because it's open. But if you irritate me, you better fucking know what you're talking about, and you better be able to back it up with proof. You better be well studied in it. Otherwise, I am going to rip you a new one, okay? Because my teachers did. What do you think is going to happen with Iran? I do not know. Okay, it depends on because Iran's part of the BRICS. Okay, and they have to get Iran has to get permission from Russia and China to actually really go out and do something. Okay, because they don't want Israel and Iran to get into shipments, all of a sudden blows up and blows out into a wider regional war or an international war. All of a sudden we launching nukes. Okay, um, so because they're not in it by themselves, okay, they have to go ahead and converse with the BRICS before they do something. The thing is, United States is alienating the rest of the world. So basically, if Iran can stand still, the disenfranchisement is real. You ain't seen nothing yet, boss. Okay, you have no idea. Thoughts on the Fearless Fund and the Gynocratic VCs? Uh, the black women have supported certain agendas in the upper classes, in the political class. So this is their repayment for them giving their cosign to the neoliberal agenda. Okay, in my opinion. KP Bailey, what's going on? Revisit black women and black love. I might. It's having time. Okay. The thing is you got 2.5 wars going on. Okay. You got the thing between Russia and China. I mean, not Russia and China, but China and United States going on. You got the BRICS versus the West going on. You got the transition of politics going on. Right. You got AI. You got AI. You got the currency problem. You got inflation. You got immigrants. You got all this stuff that people want me to look at. Okay, so black women and black love is further down on the list. Chaka Diesel, Marie Jones, magical anti-HIV blood. So by all means, okay, I have no. Okay, you guys are on some different shit. Okay, appreciate you, Patricia. Ryan James, abortion babble. The thing is, if women are really serious about abortion, okay, they kicked it back to the states. Okay, women are 57% of the voting population. If they really want it, they'll vote it in. Okay, she's too busy washing greens. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Finally caught another live from the start. All right, good stuff. Dusty Jones, my okay, all right. MS Delta is laughing. My African American female students, many male students, and some colleagues need long-term mental health. That is true. Okay, they do. Uh, black people have been fucked up, man, since slavery. Okay, it's never been addressed because we're here for profit. Regarding raising children, do you have a reading list? Depends on how you want to raise them. Is it education of the children? I don't have a reading list per se. Okay. I mean, there's probably a wider reading list if I'm talking about educating a kid. Um, as far as raising a child, I can't think of one. My local VA doesn't have any black male therapists. I told the person on intake I'll take anyone but a black woman in more tactful terms. Yeah, don't get a black woman, okay? If you want a therapist. The average ABW is only concerned with Trump and 2025 because they're doing what they're told, okay? There is okay. Happy Friday. What's going on? Thank you, Mr. KP Bailey. I'm hoping you and Toya can do a series on Black When Black Love. Maybe one day. Okay, I have to. I haven't read the book in about Jesus, like 2 years. I probably have to go back and read the book again. There is there's a Saint Mookie in the house. King Prepper Transformer knocks girl out in Olympics. Wow. Well, that's you know what I had no sympathy for him, right? Because they promoted this shit. Men did not promote this shit. Men were actually against this shit. So if you want to allow them in, I hope they get their ass whipped. Okay, I'm really bad. Okay, maybe if he had, uh, maybe he have had her, injured her, not killed her, but injured her, then they will take this shit more seriously. They get what they deserve. So they got to like. Okay. Do you, as you expect anybody here, Kamala, say Trump doesn't care about border security? Yeah, I heard. I don't think I heard that, but everybody knows that's bullshit. Okay. Have you read any books by Chomsky? It's been a while. Okay. What is it? What is it? Something consent. It's been, man, it's got to be like 25, at least 25 years since I read Chomsky. I forget. It's called something consent. I read that one. There's probably one or another one I've read, but I can't remember what it was because it's been such a long time. I've been listening and reading Chomsky since 1990. My first super chat in reference to a quote from the show, The Boys. Black women are so power hungry that I believe they are severely overlooking the debt that comes from being in power. Kamala embodies most black women in that regard. Yes, that is true. People don't believe that Kamala Harris is culturally a black woman because anybody, KMS and MS Delta know these AKA type black chicks, these boss bitch chicks. Kamala Harris is a black boss bitch. Okay. That's how come y'all don't like her. Okay. You can Nikki Haley is a dot Indian, okay? She acts like one, she walks like one, she talks like one, okay? Kamala Harris is a Kamala Harris is a black chick, okay? That's why nobody I can tell you in California, nobody even believed that she was fucking Indian. Okay? You ain't no Indian. That's the first thing they say. You ain't no goddamn Indian. Where you get that shit from? Cammy may make the country have the same problems as California. No, not really. We should vote for Kamala, and because she would be president, Trump isn't ready still. He never learned. I don't think so. Okay, he did learn. Trump did learn. You can tell. Okay, and trust and believe, man. You think Trump was bad his first year? You don't want to see Kamala, in my opinion. Okay, she's not even ready to do interviews. But Chomsky is what they call a what did he call himself? I'm trying to think of the word. It'll come to me. Chomsky, he's a linguist, but Chomsky is one of the most foremost quoted political critics on the planet. Trump isn't equipped for it. Equipped for what? He's been president already. Okay, he's been president for 4 years. He had on-the-job training. What does Kamala Harris have? What's going on, Maestro? And thanks for again. Thank you for the intros. Okay, both are unqualified. I don't know. Who would you like? Where your audio? I said, Dusty Jones. What are you talking about? I think people can hear me. I think people can hear me. Let me check. Okay. All right, I turned it up. Nate says, throughout my 20s, I've been trying to reach a high level of status and success so I can lead the hood. I'm pretty burnt out mentally. I'm just tired of starting over. Any advice on how to keep going? It's called reading. First read. If you really want to get out of the hood, if you really dedicated to it, get up enough money, and struggle through Mookie's course. Okay, when he gives it, and once you get your accreditation, get some jobs, leave the country. It's not that hard. Okay, to lead the hood. Even if you're poor, it's not that hard. If Kamala wins, black women will become the new bullet bags of the white supremacy, the same way black. Nope, it's not even close. Okay. Not even close. Where you guys get these ideas from, man? Y'all have some weird ass ideas. Where you guys get these ideas from? Trump is more likely to care about black men because if he does something good, he gets to talk shit about the good he's done, even if he truly doesn't care about the cause. Um, One thing you know what you're gonna get from Trump. What are you gonna get from Kamala Harris? We just say, are you accepting accepting of the masculine presenting females beating the and I am, okay, because they're the one that put it in. That's why I am. You know, they want to accept transformers as women. Okay, good. Let them get the brakes beat off of them by one of them. The law of equivalent exchange. Okay, one of your goals for black men is to build up your skills and move out of the U.S. So, what countries do you suggest those type of black men move to? Okay. There's tons of them. Okay, um, uh, not Panama. Panama's for retired military folks. Okay, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador is looking for talent. Um, Brazil is looking for talent. Colombia is looking for talent, and that's just in the Western Hemisphere, right? Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Ghana, okay, Liberia, if you want to go there, right? If you want to go, if you want to go to the Orient, to Asia, okay, Thailand, Japan, Korea, Philippines. If you want to go to Europe, Portugal, Spain, and most of Eastern Europe. You want white people. Germany will take it because they're looking for talent. Thing is, are you talented enough to actually go someplace else? You got 184 countries. Pick one. How can you guys be on my channel for all these years and not know? Hope is for poor planners. State your terms as black men find happy. You can learn this shit anywhere. Okay. Mookie is just making it easy for you. Something more than sex. Sex is a mutual thing. Handshake is not payment. My thing is, regardless of whether you get it, whether you give it away, okay, or not, value everything that you contribute to a relationship and put a price tag on it, whether you give it away or not. Okay. Um, and I think recently, like a month ago, I fixed some friends' computers, right? I put shit on it, I set it all up for them, right? Okay. If they went to Geek Squad, it cost them $100. So what I did $200 of work for them, right? It took like 2 hours, right? $200 worth of work. Okay. I didn't charge them for it because they're friends, right? But I know the value of what I put in. Okay. If I actually wanted to teach an esoteric course, okay, that's minimum $50 a month. Minimum $50 a month. I want to teach an esoteric course, okay, or teach an advanced level political course. Minimum $50 a month, right? I get basically minimum $50,000, okay, a month. Minimum, okay, and I give the shit away. I know the value of what I'm giving. Same thing with you, okay? If a chick wants you to kiss her ass, pay her attention, give her compliments, blow her back out, uh, 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 listen to her fucking problems, right? All that is a cost to you: time, attention, effort. And what is she giving back? Access to pussy, okay? In the right place, right circumstance, you could pay $10 to get the same pussy. Probably get better pussy because she's motivated by payment. What are you giving and what are you getting back? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying what you have to do. Okay. The thing is, I don't like people proselytizing and spreading this blue pill shit, this blue pill brainwash shit. If you want to believe in it and that gets you up in the morning, by all means, go for it. Okay. But don't expect me to co-sign it. I heard that the TSMC CEO said locating the semiconductor factory in Arizona is a stupid idea due to the chips needing water. That's true. Will the U.S. government listen to him or not? The thing is, with the chips and stuff like that, the chips themselves, the process is poisonous. And the reason you can't do it in places uh, where there's water, is because of your EPA. EPA shit. Go look up Fairchild versus the EPA, right? That shit's been going on for the last 50 years. Okay. There's boxes and boxes and boxes. In fact, I started to move up there and go through the boxes and actually write a book for foreign affairs for that shit. Okay. Because there's the reason they transfer this shit to Asia is because it's poisonous. That's why. Louis, what's going on? Larry, I do the same to a supermarket worker. I did the same to a supermarket worker just the other day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No attention. Okay, don't give me attitude based. I don't. I could be a difficult customer and you have to take it, or I could be a friendly customer and treat you like a human being. Right? It's up to me. If you don't appreciate me being friendly to you, then fine. I won't be friendly. I'll treat you like a piece of machinery. I'll treat you like the checkout scanner. Hey, Master Teacher, did you catch Anton Daniels on Fox News? If so, thoughts. I did not check him on. The thing is, they're trying to introduce the manosphere in such a way that it's more vanilla to them, right? Okay, they're trying to pick our leaders. I did the same to a supermarket worker. Said, okay, ignore, yeah. McDermott Bay, Robert Moore Jungian has great masculine psychology therapy content. There's lots of them. There's lots of them. Sheet, I'm getting there. Okay. Salute, Noah, Deron, what's going on? Jay the Aesthetic, appreciate you. Oh yeah, for Jason Black, yeah, yeah. I mean, I respect him. I don't go in on him because he hasn't done anything to me. So why would I pick on him when he hasn't done anything to me? He talks about the manosphere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what? Okay, he disagrees, and he's got to be. I think most of his clientele is female, so he's going to disagree with the manosphere. But other than that, if he hasn't done anything to me, there's no reason to go in on him. I got this creepy older neighbor woman that is upset because I ignore her now. Reason caught her staring into my window too many times. Creepy as fuck. Now she's telling all the retirees for pity. Okay, well that's her fucking problem. Alan, what's going on? Go Jawan, I'm moving soon, but I still conflict if I should address it or just ignore that shit, man. Unless she calls the fucking police, ignore her ass, okay? She wants you to pay attention to her. And negative attention is still attention. What I was saying is that we don't have to debate one another. It will come together. I have no idea what you talk about. Okay, still don't. Quentin, salute. Gundam, how do you get the gynocracy to sway things in the direction you want it? How do you do this from a familiar business career and possible societal level? One, they have to see value in you. Two, they have to see that they're going to get something out of it. If you want a woman to do something for you, especially a black woman, you have to sell her a dream. Okay, black women love dreams. Sell her a dream. You sell her a dream that she thinks she's going to get a reward out of it, she'll get behind you. But you have to sell it like a salesman. They love salesmen. World War III may start soon. I doubt it, but anything's possible. Jason Black and Angry Man will make you hate boomer generation. If you're not careful, those dudes hate baby boomers. Them motherfuckers are old already. What are they gonna say when they get old? They're already old. Okay. Nobody gives a shit. Okay. Nobody gives a shit. I always ask, okay, you hate the boomers. What have you done? Y'all damn near you. Y'all in your damn near in your 50s. What have you done? The Gen X, they're in their 50s. What have you done now that you're in your 50s? Nothing. I thought the BRICS or Brazil, Russia. Go back and do your homework, man. Go back and do your homework. I'm not even gonna discuss it. Tipping for always dropping knowledge that's on point every time. It's the beginning of the month. I got light bill money for these ladies. I've been there before. Okay, I've been there before. I've been there. So uh, they break you off if you give them a proper piece. That was back in the crack era days. Okay, if you break them off a proper piece, they get down for you. Okay, and they were, trust and believe, they were good at it too. It wasn't no bullshit. Okay, they was good at it. Okay, it might have been dusty, but when you left, you were satisfied, right? Whereas the chicks, I had to teach the women that I had sex with. Okay, I had to teach them. Okay, I had to literally sit down and teach them about how I wanted to have sex. I literally had to train them. Okay, because most of them they just open their legs. Okay, and that was it. Okay, I had to literally teach them. Here's what it is. Headed to Budapest. Oh, okay. Okay. In London next week. Okay. All right. Tell us how it went. I said, Kobe, do you think the gov knows it's over, and the fact that Black management knows that it's why they hate this space? Possibly. Yeah. Well, the thing is walking in a direction they don't like. Okay, that's gonna wreck the society, not just here but all over the world. Yeah, which is the government jobs, mass immigration. So a lot of this stuff is in reaction to what has already gone on with failed government policy. When us, the Joy Reid gonna drop. Oh, okay. Did I miss it? No, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. Oh, you'll know. They'll tell you. Somebody will get mad. Kamala said she washed greens in the bathtub. That is a very southern thing. No, no. Believe it or not, anybody from the South knows that if you have cooking for a whole bunch of people, okay, cooking for a whole bunch of people, what you do is your bathtub is clean, okay? Your bathtub is clean as it's probably even cleaner than the sink that you wash your dishes in, right? Okay. And what they do, because this is old Southern thing, right? If you have a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of greens you want to do, right? You cut them up, and what they do with the bathtub, they sanitize it. They put bleach in it. They scrub it down real good, right? And they fill it up with hot water because you're gonna cook the fucking greens anyway. It's not like you'll eat them raw, okay? The bathtub is cleaner than the greens that you're trying to wash. Okay, all you're doing is washing the dirt and the grime off of them, right? Okay, you do that, you soak them, you wash them off, okay, and then you rinse them off again, and then you put them in the pot. That's the old Southern thing, okay, because that's the biggest container that you have. That's the old Southern thing, okay. That tells you that she's black, okay. I'm sure she learned that from her Jamaican folks. Okay, now she had a Jamaican. Plus, she had one of her godmothers when she was young, coming up, was black, right? Because her mother was steeped in black studies. That's how she met her husband Donald, right? Is because there was no Indian studies back in the 60s. It was black studies. Okay, if you're outcast and you're a dark Indian, okay, you black to them. So guess what you're gonna be? You're gonna be part of the black studies movement. That's what she's part of, especially up in Berkeley. Go back. Go. Don't believe me. Go back and read her. Go back and read Kamala's book. Okay, go back and read their bios. It's right there. Yo, you guys are guessing. Don't forget the epigenetic factors in our fucked up situation. Man, if you can do all the permutations of environment, culture, economics, epigenetics, all that kind of shit, man, get back to me. Okay? Get back to me. If you can do all that complex shit, all those complex permutations, get back to me. Yep, well, you guys throw shit out, but things you ain't. Y'all ain't helping with the calculations. Guys, take my cloud security and AI class, work remotely in cloud, live in Brazil, then you can all get all the loving you want. This is the way. You ain't shit, Mookie. An old Jewish woman would be an elite therapist for a black man. Depends. Really, what you want is an old black guy that's a therapist, preferably from the South. It's confusing when you need so much a word when there are condoms and the morning after pill. Man, MS Delta, we know, man. We know. I mean, everybody been trapped, and some people escape the trap because the chick miscarried, but everybody escaped the trap, right? Okay, this will be a good time for black man content with all the political upheaval going on. It's time to put your bid. I think we're putting our bid in. We're having an effect. What is the book list for raising black boys? Kawanja Kanjufu is probably the best person for it. Okay, raising black boys. Uh, Basically raising. I think is um, what's his name? There's a couple. If you basically Francis Cress Wellstein is another good one. Uh, um, Believe it or not, if you can find the stuff, okay. If Umar was doing what he's supposed to do, Umar is a very good resource about. He's a good black male, black boy psychologist. That's his specialty. He's very good at it. But the thing is, he's too busy trying to make money off of black women. He's actually very good at it. There are women and trans roasting the real female in her training on Twitter. Good for them. They upset with BGS today, I see. Oh, they might be, but this is their day to be. Manufacturing consent. Yeah, that's the book from Noam Chomsky. It's probably his most famous book. Keem Triple X, what's going on? Appreciate you. Funny how Transformers treated like women by women until they compete against them. To then I don't think they do understand. I really don't until they feel it. Academic education book of so real, more so real world lesson can be prepared. Kids ages 19 to 12, 9 through 12, 2 sons, 1 daughter. Yep. I mean, if you read, a lot of stuff will start to repeat itself. Okay. It depends. This. I mean, I could give you the simple stuff. I can give you esoteric stuff. It depends on what you want. Charles, the new women are modern heroes in female sports until they get their ass whipped by the centers. Trump had to learn. Kamala got around by word of mouth, or mouth of word, pun intended. 2016, Kamala Harris ran as an Indian with Dot. Yeah, but come on, I'm in California. Okay, I'm in California. Nobody really knew that Kamala Harris was a fucking Indian. Okay, I'm serious. Facts, Boss B, aka Baby Mercedes or BMW. Yep, that's Kamala Harris. Okay. Kamala is a bougie black chick who I said the same, who cosplays Indian. Okay, she's a fucking cosplay Indian, in my opinion. Kamala will take. Yeah, ain't nobody taking guns, man. They ain't shutting down the border either. Stop the shit. Okay. I'm reading Understanding Power by Chomsky. Salute. Yep. Mookie says Trump has 4 years experience. Has experienced in right. No, she's been riding black men for power. You got it backwards. Okay. Go look up. Go put in Kamala Harris and Willie Brown. He's still with her. Who do you think Kamala will pick for VP? I have no clue. Chomsky credits the impetus of manufacturing consent to Alice Carey, the Australian social psychologist to whom the book is dedicated. Oh, I don't know. I mean, go look on God, who put it out? Who put it out? It was what's his name? It'll come to me. Okay. I don't remember the name of the documentary. But I have it. Some of the I think it's called Disappearing Family or something like that. I'm not. I have to go look at it. Go find it. Oh, Jermaine, you're late, Jermaine. Instant Media report to comms. Okay. She says she doesn't use hair straighteners, so she ain't black. That I seen Kamala basically. So in other words, there's a whole bunch of chicks that don't use hair straighteners. Okay, white women use straightening combs. Okay, she don't use hair straightening because you don't have to. There's a whole bunch of black, so-called black chicks like Jane Kennedy's one of them. She don't use hair straighteners. Okay, Jane Kennedy couldn't grow a fro if she tried. Okay, is she black? Whole bunch of chicks. Vanessa Williams. Okay, is she black? There's a whole bunch of chicks that have straight ass hair. Okay, that don't use straightening combs. Are they black? Y'all be coming up with some of the dumbest shit, man. I really do. I hope those are jokes. She wasn't trans. She wasn't transgender. She's formed from Algeria, which is Muslim, and they don't play about trans stuff. She has a condition where she has more testosterone than the average woman. Okay, I don't know. So is she a woman? Because there are cases of where she has more testosterone. So she might not be. So I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. I have a hard. Normally there's a gender test in the Olympics. So I said that's why I said I have a hard time believing that the transformer competed in the Olympics. Normally they don't play that shit. Okay, that's an American thing. Military is the fastest way out. That is true. Her laugh doesn't bother me because I've heard it all my life. Mookie got me studying Azure help. From what I'm hearing, if you look at it the right way, Azure is not that hard. From what I'm hearing, they spitballing. Okay, crackers for a Cammy. That's who she's gonna have to convince to vote for. The black folks is not that big a deal. She had to convince white women to actually vote for her. We ain't getting shit but talk. Okay, I have no idea what you guys are saying. Okay, who do you think Kamala will pick for VP? I don't know. If she dies, she dies. Equal rights, equal lefts. Your thoughts on Simone Biles telling Harris to mind fucking business? I said good for her. She's been saying that for 2 years. Okay, good. And trust and believe. If Simone Biles divorced her husband tomorrow, there'll be 50 of them chicks lining up to fuck him the next day. We should stop looking at the candidate if cares about the cause and just make sure they do something to benefit. That's your policy, okay? Kenya is a goal, okay, for being there, okay. They don't read. Yep, make her pay for it. Dr. T says hit the like button. Hey, get Dr. T. We need that Onyx political test, okay? He right here. We need an honest political test to test out, especially these chicks, man. Dr. T, you need to do a review of that NABJ panel because them your folks, okay? Them 3 chicks are your folks, okay? You deal with them chicks all the time. Should do a review of that. Cause them's your folks. So we are blessed, okay? See anything else? Because we're at an hour. See what we got. Of course, countries. My top 5 countries are to move are Japan, Brazil, Thailand, South Korea, and Germany. Okay. Okay. Why is Japan your most likely spot? I would also consider moving to Canada. I'm not. One, Canada's too cold, and plus, I'm not fond of Canada. So, I mean, they're all right, but for me, no, it's too expensive, and too cold, and I wouldn't get very much out of it. I'm definitely it's like I might as well stay in the U.S. instead of moving to Canada. I'm definitely aiming to take advantage of talent shortages in Latin and European countries. I need a home because if they're sucking talent from someplace else, that means that there's going to be a dearth of talent where they're leaving from. Okay, that's where macking comes in. Yep. It said, KMS says, in my honest opinion, the visceral responses you see from black men regarding Kamala Harris is because she embodied the archetype of black. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, if she was, you don't have the same kind of response to Nikki Haley that you have from Kamala. Because you know her, you dated this chick, you've seen this chick, you've been talked down to by this chick. These are the chicks in HR that don't like you. That's not gonna have a response to her that way. It's because she's black. Okay, black women that most black men do not want in any construct, from the platonic to the romantic. A walking billboard for passport bros. Exactly. That's something you guys are upset with her because she is black. She is hiring the archetype. I would agree with you. Okay. Probably too much. Fucking paying her light bill, buy some some candles. Oh man, you want okay? If you want good pussy, you got to pay for good pussy. Okay. If you want mediocre pussy, get yourself a girlfriend. If you want mediocre pussy, get yourself a girlfriend. Most of my girlfriends had mediocre pussy. Okay. I had I had one. That was my last one, and she's nuts. Okay. But that pussy was so good. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about that pussy. It was good. It's good as fuck. It's hard to leave too. I'm gonna tell you. It was hard to leave. So God damn. So why you gotta be crazy? Damn girl. Anyhow, that's why they call you the master teacher. Man, I'm from South Carolina. I never heard of that before. My mother did that. No, my mother did that. I know because I see my mother, my aunt, and my grandmother do the same shit. Okay, and my folks are from Louisiana and Texas. Same shit. It's very common. I don't even know where down here is from. The crack era back when hoes still had integrity and work ethic. Facts. I don't know what I don't know, man. I'm from Texas and Louisiana, right? Yeah, and my aunts did it, my mother did it, my grandma. It's only if you have a small batch of greens, it's in the sink. But the thing is, if you have a big party and you have a ton of greens, I've seen it before. You don't see it that often. If you have a big ass party, you have a ton of greens, and the sink is too small. Instead of doing it in one batch, they scrub down the bathtub and they wash the greens. It's not that big. I don't know why it's that fucking big a deal. It's just a container, okay? It's just a goddamn. If your bathroom is clean and sanitized, it's not that big a deal. Your kitchen's probably dirtier than your bathroom. Yeah, greens in the kitchen sink or the sanitized bathtub. I've seen it. I have seen a couple tubs of greens. Yeah, it's not that unusual. I don't know. Just because you haven't seen it, I've seen it. Okay, I'm from Mississippi. I heard of washing greens that washing green story several times. It doesn't happen that often because you don't have that big a party. But if you have a huge party, you have a lot of greens that you have to cook. Okay, you need a whole bunch of pots and washing the greens. Wash because you're gonna cook them anyway. Okay, you're gonna cook. They're gonna be boiled. Whatever toxins, whatever bacteria things are gonna come from them greens from your body. You put them in hot boiling water. That's just gonna it's gonna be boiled over what? The cooked greens that load is gonna take what? A couple of 2-3 hours. Okay. I don't know why that's such a big deal. They do it all the time. I said mine had a trash bag of greens when I was a kid. I'm from New Jersey, but and far from the South. Okay. Uh, no, it's the sink as and not the tub as a Southerner. I'm a Southerner. What you talking about? I was born in Dallas. I'm a Southerner. If you use a tub, then it was 18. Nope, nope, nope. Los Angeles is not a dirt poor area. Nope, I've seen it. But my mother used to be a sharecropper, okay, when she was young. Okay. It's very common. Before there was running water, and there's no difference between a number 10 tub that you wash your ass in versus versus washing your greens in. Okay. In fact, the bathtub is more sterile than a number 10 tub. Okay. I believe she did it. I believe she did it. I don't know why this is such a big deal, man. Okay. Intergovernmental organization comprises Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Admitted 4 new members: Ethiopia, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, all you gotta do is read it. It'd be just if you could have dinner with with the creator, what would the secrets and answers of math or secrets of missing link of world history? The creator of what of the universe, God? You talk about? I want to know how all this shit started. You know, what is the beginning of the universe? I want to know how all this shit started. That's what I would ask. Ben Shapiro is using our red pill terminology and talking points when describing the white men liberal support for Harris. Yeah, that's hey, escape velocity. Yep. Support the show. Appreciate you, Doc. Spam your drop your shit, Doc. Since you're here and you got a wrench, go ahead and pimp your show. We got to encourage Doc to do more shows. Okay, Doc getting lazy. We had that big tin tub that people took baths in and had to pump water in from the well. Yeah. I mean, it happens. If you my mother came from that environment. You got me, she's in her 80s, okay? And Kamala's in her 60s, so her mentors would have come from the same place, right? Her mother's from fucking India. They probably did the same goddamn thing. Okay? It's not that big. In Jamaica, they did the same thing. That's where she learned it from. Okay? That's why I know that's authentic. The only thing worse than a lazy hoe is a married lazy hoe. Oh, that's even more. No, uh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you have to pay for a married lazy hoe, whether you like it or not. Thank you, BGS Deacon Brown. I'm ordering, developing positive self images and discipline. Oh, like Kwanzaa Kanjufu. That's a place to get started. That's for Black boys, especially. I've never seen her eat chicken. Tema masa. She says that her mother cooked it. She's seen it cooked, but she's never cooked it herself. I think I think there's videos out there where she's never cooked it herself. And most of the Indians didn't know she was Indian. Let's put it that way. Kamala, oh God. Hey, by any means necessary, right? Hezekiah, yeah. No, it was something. It might have been Newark. I'm not sure where it was, but the thing was actually done by Bill Moyers. Kamala either perm straighten her hair. Look at that. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. She got black hair. Let's put it that way. Kamala does not have Indian hair. Kamala got black hair. That hair on her head is black. Okay, she got African hair. According, okay, all right, all right, Chief. Are you gonna knock that shit off, or you gonna get up on the panel? One or two, because I'm ready to block you with that bullshit. Okay, you want to get blocked? Stop that shit. Okay, all right. Look, motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna call you a motherfucker right now. Okay, because I'm pissed. I don't know how fucking old you are. Right? I'm 65 years old. I've been learning this shit since I was in elementary school about this shit. Right? Fucking third grade. Before you even a sperm in your daddy's nutsack. I'm a Pan African motherfucker. Okay, I've been in Black studies for the last 50 years. Okay, I read all the authors. Okay, And if you don't have no goddamn hardcore proof about this, I've been to the slave dungeons, okay, where they ship people from. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop believing that bullshit, okay? Jan Kennedy, 100 octane woman back in the day, at least a 9 during the, yeah. She doesn't have a penis. Oh, she doesn't have a penis. I've only seen pieces of it. I haven't really studied what happened, okay? This is true. Grew up in town. We called her light skinned chick in the yeah, yeah. Dusty Jones. No, he grew up in Northern California. Okay, Vanishing Family. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Okay, all right. Because she has XY chromosome. Okay, I don't know the whole story behind her. She's a woman. There's another track runner that had the same thing. There's a question mark. She was actually a female, but the thing is, she had elevated testosterone, which is abnormal. And there's been a debate about that for the last, God, 30 years about that shit. I will see. Hit the like button. The guy D'Angelo, does she have a kitty? I think she does. There's people that are called what are they called? Androgynous. Okay. What would happen if black men built new small cities outside the U.S.? Okay. Why? Okay. The thing is, why are you trying to be an American in a foreign culture? Okay. Why just stay in America? If you want to be American, stay in America. If you're going to go foreign, embrace the culture. Stop trying to be. We trying to start the little American colonies chocolate American colonies someplace else. They're not gonna. They don't like that shit. Okay, Mexico doesn't like it. Latin America doesn't like it. Africa does not like that shit. Are you? What are you there for? Do you want to be part of the culture or not? So no, I don't embrace that. I don't. I never have. What's up, Maestro? Maggie, what did I just walk in on? I don't know, Maggie. Depends on what part you walked in on. I have no clue. Oh yes, it's fire. It is fire. I'm a witness, okay? I'm a witness. Hard to leave too. Remember when AKs wanted to have their house of hoes in Atlanta, basketball skis? Yeah, yep, yep. And guess what she did when she was in Atlanta? Guess who she invited as their opening act? Okay, Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo, right? Don't get no more AK or blacker than that. I know East Indian ladies from Trinidad. They definitely Black Caribbean culturally, though. Uh, that's true. Okay, this is something. In fact, let me go to my page. I just put this shit up, right? I just put this shit up on my community tab. I don't know why people is still going through this shit. I don't know. Well, number one, I don't know what difference it makes. I don't know what difference it makes to people. Uh, but that is her paternal grandmother. Okay. If you go to West Africa, okay. In fact, she looks a lot like my folks in Louisiana. Okay, especially with that nose and those eyes and those cheeks. Okay, she's classic West African. Okay, look at the look. Okay, classic. You can see the resemblance in the noses. Okay, classic West African. In fact, if you didn't know that she was Indian, you would swear that she's just a light skinned black girl. That's her paternal grandmother. Okay. You can look this up. It took me 2 minutes to look this shit up. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Good. To look this shit up. 2 fucking minutes. That's her paternal grandmother, right? Okay. The next one, God damn, how you get out of this? All right. YouTube is fucking with me. My channel, community tab. This one is when she's a little girl, okay? And that's her Jamaican family, okay? That's her and her sister right there, okay? And these are her cousins. I think this is her father. That's her father right there, right? And this is his family in Jamaica. Okay? Is she Black American? No. Okay? But is she Black? Yes. Okay? You can look it up. Go back. People always, I just read her bio, right? About her being in Canada, okay? From 12 to 18, she was in Canada because her mother had a job at McGill University, okay? From 12 to 18, 6 years, okay? 6 years. Most of her life was not in Canada. But people don't read. You guys hear something, believe it, and don't check it out, okay? But I say something, you guys got to go research it. And a lot of guys don't get out. That's true. They're making the thing is they don't cook greens, okay? I've seen this shit, okay? And you have people that co-sign what I just said. You from Mississippi, so what, motherfucker? Okay, you young, okay? I moved from the South, okay? My family's still there, okay? My mother was born in Louisiana, okay? My father's from Texas, right? I seen my grandmother from Texas and my mother and my aunties, both grandmothers and my aunties cook greens in a tub. And you guys act like you're fucking expert. Oh, I'm from Mississippi. I never heard of South Carolina, never heard of that shit. Maybe you haven't, okay? Louisiana's part of the South, last I heard. Yeah, my family originates from Georgia, South Carolina. I never heard of that. If I knew greens were cooked like that, absolutely not. But don't eat them, okay? Don't eat them, okay? Don't eat them. I don't care. You keep asking the same goddamn question. Is Texas part of the South, sir? Is Louisiana part of the South? Is Alabama part of the South? I'm asking. The residue from by the time you by the time bleach hits that by the time bleach hits that bathtub, ain't no body residue. Okay, okay. If you get out, if you wash the greens right along with you in the bathtub, maybe it'll be body residue. But after you finish bleaching that bad boy, ain't no body residue. Okay. And Southern women believe in bleach. In fact, your bathtub is probably cleaner than your kitchen sink. It's a big deal because when they wipe their butt, brown comes off. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what kills that stuff? Okay. If brown comes off and your bathtub is that dirty, you should not be taking a bath in that. Your skin should not come in contact with that shit. Okay. And and basically the fertilizer and all the other crap that's on those greens is worse than what's in your bathtub. That's why you wash them. The bacteria that's out in your garden, okay, is worse than the stuff that's in your bathtub. Go to a third world country and eat stuff that hasn't been sterilized. Deltas would never think about bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay. Kamala heard not a real black. Nah, she was. Got to remember, she was taught. Okay, she was taught. I just read. Why don't you? Why, if you guys are really thinking about Kamala Harris's line, go back and read. Just go back and read her bio. Okay, go back and read her father's bio. He did a whole piece in the in the I think it was a Washington Post, right? No, whole piece in the Jamaican Times. Okay, whole piece. It's very common. If you ever had a bath in a number 10 tub, which I have on occasions when I lived with my cousins down south without running water or without the indoor plumbing, okay, and using a number 10 tub, go back and check it, okay. Special dusty flavor. I don't know where you guys get your shit from, man. You guys, I don't know about you guys, man. You guys are stupid. Yeah, I saw it too, but only for large events, maybe twice a year. What did I just say? And there's the link for the 18-point black male agenda, which we should start pushing. Kamala were tethers in, no, they were not. In fact, um, her mother, his mother's mother was a freed slave from the plantation. Okay, they are uh, basically Donald's great grandmother was a slave. Okay, in Jamaica. Remember, Jamaica was one of the original slave colonies, uh, um, held first by the Spanish and then by the English. You just because you never heard of it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Okay, y'all keep arguing about shit that I know. Why are we arguing about this shit in the first place? Okay, you've been arguing about this shit for an hour. Okay, I don't question what you went through in South Carolina, do I? Because I didn't grow up there. My family's not from there, but I know what my family did in Louisiana and Texas. And last I heard, they were from the South. Yeah, because we're part of the gynocracy. That's what the gynocracy is interested in. Okay, that's why. And earlier pics of her hair was puffy. I don't like it. Don't lay like it's because I just show you two pictures of her with her father's family. Okay, two of them, right? One with her black grandmother. You can't get no blacker than that. Okay, can't get no blacker than that. I read Dr. Ben. I met Dr. Ben. I interviewed Dr. Ben. What are you talking about? I was part of ASCAC, okay, back in the late '80s, early '90s. I am a Pan Africanist, okay, and probably a radical Pan Africanist because I don't see Pan Africanism the same way they do. Would you like to challenge me on it? 71 Golden. Want to challenge me on it? I mean, Johnny Anderson, you want to challenge me on it? And Kamala's sister looks more Indian than her. Yes, she does. Alicia Castor Semenya, the runner from Africa. Yeah, that was her from South Africa. Yeah. Most of you guys have no idea what Pan African is or anything, man. Y'all don't keep up with this shit. Mustard, turmeric, collard greens mix is the absolute best. Okay. I mean, I'm not, I don't. I'm not a green eater. I'll eat them just like chitlins. Like most slave food, I cannot stand. Okay. My mother laughed at me like hog mogs, chitlin, pig feet, all that kind of crap that they eat. I don't eat that shit, right? The oxtails, I don't like oxtails, right? I don't like slave food, okay? But I understand it. All right, we're getting ready to get out of here. I think we're an hour and a half in. I think I've given you guys enough. That is not Indian here, okay? Why you guys wanted to be Indian? Hey, okay, you guys, knock this shit off, okay? Rebel Zoe, knock it off. I had enough. Knock it off. Go somewhere else with that shit, okay? Go somewhere else with that shit. Knock it off. Knock it off. All right, Rebel Zoe, knock it off, okay? I had enough. I had enough, all right? If you don't, the link is there. If you really want to talk about it, we talk about it. If not, knock it off. Kamala Harris' story is really no different from Colin Powell. Yes, true. Caribbeans who were formerly slaves just got immigrated. Yeah. What's his name? It came from Jamaica. Um, led the National Improvement Society. What's his name? From Jamaica. Same shit, man. I don't know why this is so hard. Jamaicans have been going back and forth with the United States for 200 or 300 years. Why this shit is so hard? Okay, gentlemen, I am a Mississippi country boy, and grandmother had a large green patch. Many saw many tubs full of greens. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why this is so fucking hard, man. Y'all argue over bullshit, man. Rebels don't knock that shit off, man. All right, enough. Red pill supercell. Louis says salute. Joe's don't let them find out. Some restaurants use marinade sauce a marinade sauce mop for barbecue. Oh yeah, oh, that's true. They do use a mop. They're complaining about cleaning greens in a tub, yet they aren't aware of the drinking water is cleaned at the sewage water plants. That is true. Or all the poop that's inside your chicken, or how your meat is processed, or how your pork is processed if you eat it. Okay, how your uh, um how your salad. Where do you think salmonella comes from with your salad? Okay, or what kind of water that is rinsed with, or using sewage water to grow your vegetables. Okay. Uh, I think there is some, but the thing is, if you don't think there is some, go email Doctor T and put up an agenda. Okay, it's open. Yeah. Oh yeah, 70 years ago. Hell, when I was yeah, 50 years ago, it was a luxury. Caitlin Clark will get a now. Caitlin Clark was not going to get a black man. Okay, it's not going to happen. Caitlin Clark loves white men, and she's a dedicated white male lover, and I have no problem with it. There's a lot of not like us and damn tethers energy going around. This is why we're having this nonstop Kamala ain't black argument. We're having a nativist turn. What that is? Okay, I know, but don't bring that shit here. Okay, BGS black card revoke. Hey, revoke it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, man. I'm too old for that. Okay. I'm from Detroit. I've seen tubs and greens. Y'all need to stop playing. I didn't grow up poor. Okay, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm under the assumption that people lamenting about bathtub greens don't eat fast food. You trust not nosed teenagers, but not great mama. Yep. They don't know, man. All right. All right. Yeah, I've had enough of that shit, man. With you guys and that crap, man. I really have. Jesus Christ. All right. Y'all keep this shit up, man. I'm just gonna start timing people out with this bullshit, okay? This is not a Kamala ain't black channel, okay? Y'all, I've had enough. Next person does it, I'm gonna time them out, okay? If you keep it up, I'm gonna block you because I'm tired of this shit, okay? And guess who's up first, okay? Because I asked him to stop. There you go. Anyhow, y'all, let me get out of here, man, before I get pissed off. Arguing over fucking greens in a tough fucking tub, okay? All the shit going on in the world, and this is what we arguing about. Is is this because you got nothing else to talk about, or you guys have small minds? Which one is it? Which one is it? Anyhow, man, if you get all your intellectual capacity and knowledge from a rapper, you're in trouble already. You shouldn't even be here. Greens in a tub and Netflix is all that matters. Well, that's where we are. I know. I know. Okay. Anyhow, y'all, let me get out of here, man. Hour and a half, and I'm gonna get pissed off. I don't want to get pissed off. I may, if Art's not on tonight, and I don't think he is, I may do an open session tonight. We'll see if I have the energy and the patience, and you can get up and talk about it. Because all these cats in the chat spitting shit, man. Basically, they don't want to get up on the panel and talk about stuff. Okay. And actually back their stuff up. Like the dude talked about indigenous Indians, right? I said, "What's your proof?" Oh, so, well, this chief, blah blah blah. I said, "Oh, how old is the picture?" Well, he just died he just died at age of 93. That means he was around the turn of the century with from the Chickasaw. I think it was Chickasaw tribe. I think it was Chickasaw, right? You know, they were part of the five civilized tribes that owned slaves, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I love my Kim Possible ringtone. Anything new on Polly Murray? I'm finishing up her bio, and there's some things that she leaves out that I think are important. I think that she was part of a lesbian crew, lesbian-led crew, because a lot of the women that she was associated with were could have been conditional lesbians, depending on who they're, but they're very powerful. So the thing is, what I'm learning is how she got to where she was, okay, and how she went from one spot to the other. And a lot of, you know, she was involved. She was smart. Let's put it this way: she's very smart, very capable, but also lucky. And sometimes, like the heroes are not born; they're cornered. And I think she was cornered. Combahee River Collective. I don't know about that one. Yeah, yeah. BGS possible. As soon as I heard it, there's some ringtones you hear. I said I gotta have that. As far as as far as a message, like the communicator, I've always liked that tone, and I've had that tone. God, it's got to be 15 years. Because my daughter used to watch Kim Possible all the time. In fact, my daughter reminds me of Kim Possible because she's built like Kim Possible. So so I just adopted the tone. I still like it. Kim Possible beat out. Yeah, that was it. All you millennial babies, you guys know what it is. Anyhow, y'all, let me get out of here. I've been here like an hour, almost 2 hours. So I will I will check you guys later. Okay. I thought we'd talk about some more substantial stuff, but I guess we're not. So let's end with this one. All right, hold on a second. Rebels, though, if you've been think you've been treated unfairly, I put a link in the chat. If you want to explain yourself, you could have got up on the panel and explained yourself. Okay, what the link was for. Y'all think this shit is easy trying to run this shit by yourself, actually talk and actually answer questions and read the chat. Okay, it's just not easy. Try a channel. Try to operate a channel for yourself. Okay, and get 40,000 subscribers and get 300 people on a live and see if it's easy. Okay, let me up. I didn't see a link. Scroll back. I put it in twice. Scroll back. Act like this shit is easy. What I'm saying that you stop complaining, man. Jesus Christ, stop complaining. What are you complaining about? I got 300. I had 300 people on the live. You complain. What are you complaining about? Those comments were for the chat. I wasn't coming after you. Okay, well, you should have said that. Okay. Anyway, continuing. See y'all later.